Hello, good evening, and welcome to another edition of NTA Ilorin Newsreel, where we will bring to your viewing pleasure some notable events that occur during the week. And note that this news is coming ahead of our schedule due to the live broadcast between Nigeria versus DR Congo World Cup qualifiers at 7 p.m. And on our news tonight, Christians urged to abide by the commands of God in whatever they do in order to have pleasant homes and good society. Agricultural engineers urge government and stakeholders to invest in agricultural mechanization for food security. Plus updates from the world of entertainment and sport. This is Newsreel. Glad you're still there. Christians have been advised to imbibe patience, perseverance, and endurance in their families in order to reduce the high level of divorce in the society. Pastor Sunday Bello stated this at the church service of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Olatunde Fadero has details of this and other churches covered for Newsreel.
At the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Dominion Zonal Headquarters, Tanke, Pastor Sunday Bello, in a sermon titled Pillars of Thriving Marriage and Relationship, explained that there is no perfect marriage but an enduring homes. He said, for marriage to withstand the storms of life, spouses must manage and maintain the pillars of their homes, which includes love, faith, trust, and forgiveness, all of which must be expressed in action, attitude, and communication.
The kind of love that can sustain a marriage or a family is the agape love, the love of God. That is the key to successful marriage. Agape love will demonstrate patience. Agape love will persevere. That is the kind of love that must exist in the family, not a conditional love.
The service featured choir ministration. At Later Core Evangelical Church of Christ, Pastor Timothy Kolade, in a sermon titled God Shows Mercy to Those He Wishes to Show Mercy On, explained that living in obedience to the Word of God is one of the key factors to attract the mercy of God. He advised believers to be diligent and work toward the manifestation of God's mercy through hard work, sacrificial giving, patience and prayers.
Kí àmì àti àánú Ọlọ́run lè farahàn nínú ayé wa, a gbọ́dọ̀ jọ̀wọ́ ayé wa fún Ọlọ́run, a sì gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe oore.
To experience the mercy of God, we must do good and show mercy to other people regardless of the economic hardship.
A lè sọ pé bí Nàìjíríà ṣe le tó, ohun tá a bá ní àwa nìkan la máa lò.
If you want to see the mercies of God in your life, you have to walk towards it, to be prayerful and do good things to people. Even though for this time we are season of December, we are going, God will also bless you.
The service also featured Thanksgiving and choir ministration.
Agricultural engineers have reaffirmed the importance of engineering innovations as the foundation of a sustainable agricultural transformation for food security in the country. This was the communique issued at the end of a week-long conference of the National Institute of Agricultural Engineers held in Ilorin. Shola Wide has the details for Newsreel.
The conference showcased presentation of speeches and display of machineries by resource engineers on agricultural mechanization for enhancement of food sufficiency in the nation. The engineers, through the national chairman, Professor Joshua Olaoye, agreed that agricultural mechanization is central towards achieving Nigeria's vision for a sustainable, climate-resilient and technology-driven agriculture. He added that digital innovations and renewable energy solutions in agriculture is pivotal to ensuring food security, reducing poverty, and promoting environmental stewardship.
Key challenges were identified include inadequate funding, weak policies, poor testing, and certification infrastructure, standard equipment, and limited awareness among farmers. Proposed strategies included strengthening research industry linkages, developing locally relevant standards, expanding capacity building programs, promoting public-private partnership, and establishing a national agro-technology standardization framework.
The chairman observed that there was urgent need to mainstream agricultural engineering innovations into national agricultural policies and extension framework.
Arising from the plenary and technical sections, the resolutions and recommendations are as follows. 1. Governments to prioritize climate-smart agricultural mechanization, renewable energy, and post-harvest innovations through supportive policies, funding, and capacity building. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to institutionalize a national standardization framework for agricultural technology. We must at this point appreciate the ongoing effort in ensuring that we have agricultural mechanization for Nigeria. Universities and polytechnics should strengthen curricula on codes, standards, and automation to prepare engineers for digital agriculture. Private sector partnership and incentive should be developed to commercialize locally fabricated technologies and promote indigenous innovation.
The engineers urged government at all levels and stakeholders in the agricultural sector to ensure that recommendations suggested are implemented for the benefits of farmers and Nigerians.
In a bid to ensure the smooth running of academic activities and proper management of Nana Aishat Academy, the institution inaugurated its School-Based Management Committee (SBMC). Mutiat Olushola reports that the committee will, among other things, ensure the growth of the academy and improve the academic performance of the students to an enviable height, in line with the vision of its founding father, late Justice Mustafa Akambi.
The newly inaugurated Nana Aishat Academy School-Based Management Committee comprises of 17 members, which include the principal of the school, representatives of the parents, teachers, women, head boy, and head girl, among others, who will oversee the management of the academy towards its transformation to greater heights. Inaugurating the committee, the Ilorin East LGA representative, Femi Bello, charged members of the committee to work together as a formidable team to uplift the standard of the academy beyond the vision of its founder, late Justice Mustafa Akambi.
When you have this commitment and understand that the school belongs to us, then it is the responsibility of everybody. That's what SBMC is. And
stakeholders at the event included a former Grand Khadi, Kwara State Sharia Court of Appeal, Justice Idris Arun, extolled the great virtues of late Justice Mustafa Akambi and expressed hope that the committee will work together for the progress of the academy and surpass the legacy built by its founder. They described late Justice Mustafa Akambi as a righteous man and an embodiment of knowledge and wisdom whose legacy continues to resonate even after his death.
This is a citadel of knowledge. It has to be promoted. It has to be maintained. It has to be preserved and developed.
The SBMC, as we all know, is a community-based thing, and it's also ensure integrity within how we run the system, and also to ensure we get support from the community. The intention of the founder was to have a community-based school where the school fees will be something that will be affordable, and that's what we have been doing. And it's our intention to even make it free in the course of time.
The principal, Nana Aishat Academy, Akim Bello, described the inauguration of the committee as a breakthrough for the school, as it once again reflects the commitment of the school's board members towards ensuring the school is uplifted to enviable height.
The SBMC is like a hope and vision actualized for us.
The inauguration of the SBMC NTA Aisha Academy is very, very good, and it will improve the school and the academic performance of students as well.
I feel so happy and I'm glad to be the head of this school and to be part of the SBMC members. But I feel so happy.
The inauguration ceremony was witnessed by stakeholders, including Education Mobilization Committee of Ilorin East LGEA, management, staff and students of the academy, parents as well as family and friends of late Justice Mustafa Kambi. The performance of the head boy and head girl at the event attracted WAEC and JAMB examination scholarship for every student of the academy due for the examinations on yearly basis.
And moving on, dignitaries from all walks of life converge on the palace of the Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Ibrahim Sulu Gambari, at a special prayer session to mark his 30th year anniversary on the throne. A cross-section of those in attendance described the monarch's 30 years reign as peaceful and impactful. Abdulwahid Bibiri has the details for Newsroom.
Sons and daughters of the Ilorin Emirate Council, first-class traditional rulers, traditional chiefs and prominent Islamic clerics, as well as friends and well-wishers of the Emir were all present to rejoice with him as he marked 30 years on the throne. The chief imam of Ilorin, Sheikh Mohammed Bashir Soliu, supported by other Islamic clerics, prayed Allah to give the monarch long life, sound health and wisdom to reign long on the throne of his forefathers. Dignitaries present at the special prayer session noted that the Emir's reign has witnessed peace, progress and prosperity of Ilorin Emirate Council in particular and Kwara State as a whole.
I wish our father many more years on the throne in good health and prosperity.
The 3 decades of the reign of His Royal Highness, our father, the Emir of Ilorin, has witnessed unprecedented achievements in the history of Ilorin in particular.
Ilorin has really transformed from a city that was yearning for development now to the hub of development.
Until his emergence as the 11th Emir of Ilorin in 1995, Alhaji Ibrahim Sulu Gambari, who is the chairman Kwara State Council of Traditional Chiefs, was a retired justice of the Federal Court of Appeal. The Emir later dedicated the remodeled ancient Gambari Mosque, which attracted dignitaries, including the Kwara State Governor, Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak, and his Borno State counterpart, Professor Babagana Zulum.
Long live the monarch. And still with the Emir. The Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Ibrahim Sulu Gambari, officially dedicated the remodeled Gambari Mosque in Ilorin to the glory of Allah and for the use of the Muslim Ummah. The monarch implored the Muslim committee members to make proper maintenance of the edifice at a top priority. Abdulwahid Bibiri reports that Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak and his counterpart from Borno State, Professor Babagana Zulum, were among the dignitaries that graced the official launch of the mosque.
Muslims from the nooks and crannies of the ancient city of Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, converged on Gambari quarters for the official dedication of the remodeled Gambari Mosque. The Gambari Mosque, according to history, is as old as Ilorin, the state capital. Performing the official launch of the mosque, Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Ibrahim Sulu Gambari, thanked the mosque committee for a job well done. The monarch implored the people present to donate generously to the maintenance of the mosque. Chairman of the Gambari Mosque, who doubles as the Serikin Gobri of Ilorin, Alhaji Yakubu Gobri, while addressing dignitaries present at the occasion, assured that proper maintenance of the mosque is a key Islamic injunction.
We are going to set up another committee for the maintenance of this mosque. We are going to employ people to also manage and run this mosque as a full-time job. So that is our plan. And we are soliciting well-wishers and people that still want to benefit from the ladder of contributing to this mosque to still contribute towards the maintenance of this mosque so that they can share part of the reward from Allah.
Dignitaries present spoke on the significance of mosque to peace, development and Islamic brotherhood.
What we are seeing here today is a result of the vision and inspiration of our royal father, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Ilorin.
It's historic that the mosque has been reconstructed from the grassroots and it has been completed, and it's so beautiful because those who work towards the construction of the mosque, they are people who have high taste.
It has library where it is stocked, it will be stocked with literatures, both Arabic and English literatures. Then it has a portion where the Quranic education will be taught.
Maintenance is everything. We need to have a systematic way to make sure this place is being preserved, to make sure funding is available to keep this place clean, so that every Friday when we come to pray, we'll be able to come together and participate.
Rendition of various verses of the Holy Quran and prayers climaxed the official dedication of the Gambari Mosque in Ilorin Metropolis.
Stakeholders in Kwara South Senatorial District of Kwara State unanimously agreed to rally support for the Igbomina bloc to produce the next senator that will represent the district come 2027 in the interest of equity, fairness and justice. This was at a summit themed Igbomina Lokan for Kwara South Senate 2027 held at Goma in a fellow local government area of Kwara State. Mutiat Olushola completes the report for Newsroom.
As preparations for the 2027 general elections gather momentum, stakeholders in Kwara South Senatorial District have come together with one formidable voice tagged Igbomina Lokan to ensure even distribution of political positions and foster unity and development of the entire Igbomina land. Speakers at the Igbomina Lokan for Kwara South Senate 2027 summit agreed that the Igbomina bloc has for a long time been supportive of Ekiti and Ibola bloc's political ambitions, emphasizing that now is the time to rally support for the Igbomina bloc to represent Kwara South at the Senate.
Come 2027, the senator from Kwara South should come from Igbomina.
Igbomina Lokan, which simply means the central ticket that belong to Kwara South Central District should be given to Igbomina land.
We appeal to our people from Ekiti and Ibola to please help us in achieving our aim.
It's the turn for Igbomina. So I think Ibola, we have done 12 years. Ekiti block, we have done 12 years. Igbomina, they are done 5 years. Please, let's give them time to do it.
Senator Motojuola only did 4 years. So at the moment what we are saying is this, looking into this position, Igbomina is the next to be selected for the seat of Senate.
Stakeholders described the summit as apt and a strategic foresight to unite and achieve the laudable goals of the Kwara South Senatorial District through the Igbomina bloc. Speaking at the event, the Olukbo of Ajashaiku and the chairman Irekbodun Traditional Council, His Royal Highness Oba Ismail Yahya Alebioshu, and other traditional rulers cautioned people from Kwara South to guard against politicizing the Igbomina local agenda, emphasizing that the cause is not a party affair, but a viable force to ensure equity and justice.
This gathering has a guiding principle and policy, and that's why we are here as Royal Father for all.
This is an effort of the traditional ruler to encourage our people such that they will display a high sense and a degree of honesty, justice, equity and fairness.
The traditional rulers in their separate remarks stressed the need for the entire people of Igbomina land to collectively work for the unity, progress and development of the bloc for the common good of the entire people of Kwara South. Prominent traditional rulers, community leaders, political and civil society groups from Igbomina, Ekiti and Ibola blocks attended the summit.
Muslim couples have been advised to imbibe patience, tolerance of differences, respect for each other, and have a genuine love for one another in their marriages in order to enjoy a peaceful and blissful marital life. This was the central message from Islamic scholars, parents, family, and friends to Sherifat Kemi and Mubaraka Okbayemi, children of a veteran journalist Alhaji Tunde Akanbi, during their wedding ceremony held at Ile-Oju community, Olorun Shogo in Ilorin, Kwara State. Mutiat Olushola captured the memorable event for Newsreel.
It was a moment of fulfillment of a lifetime dream for both Sherifat Kemi and Mubaraka Okbayemi when they tied the knot with their arch-troops, Sulaiman Olaitan and Jubril Babako, respectively. Officiating the Nikah ceremony, which was held at the residence of the bride's parent earlier before the reception, Ustaz Lukman Isalikoto advised the couple to avoid entertaining third parties in their marital affairs and allow love and mutual respect lead in their marriage.
Tolerance, endurance, and finally mutual respect for one another.
Beautifully dressed in their various well-adorned ashwebi and special outfits, family, friends, and wedding guests trooped into the well-decorated wedding arena at Ile-Oju community, Olorun Shogo, from different walks of life to celebrate with the couples on their special day. The guests praised the personality of Alhaji Tunde Akanbi, advised the couples on how to maintain a healthy and blissful marriage while also praying for the success of their marriage.
The couples should be friends with themselves. They should avoid third parties in their relationship. They should embrace themselves with love. Be humble. Humility is key. Be humble.
Sùúrù. Olóbìnrin lè fi pẹ́ nílé ọkọ. Tóbìnrin ò bá ní sùúrù, kò ní pẹ́.
And they should not start going out to report themselves. There's no way there won't be misunderstandings.
Want to pray for them to have a sound foundation.
The couples and their parents could not hide their joy as they also shared some thoughts about the special day, thanking everyone who made the wedding ceremony a success.
God really gave me my own wife. She's humble, and at the same time, she's caring.
My husband is the best. He's the best husband in the whole world. He's so lovely, so caring husband.
Our beauty, our character, and endurance.
So I have beautiful children, become very rich, take care of my husband, of course, and spend the rest of my life with him.
This respect for the elderly and to see life as not theirs but that of the Almighty Allah.
Ọkọ ìyàwó sùúrù tó pọ̀ k'Ọlọ́run jogún ẹ̀ fún.
Brides should learn from my experience and imbibe my legacy, because when a wife supports her husband, herself and the marriage will succeed. Public and political figures, security personnel, members of the Nigerian Association of Veteran Journalists, Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ), Nigerian Association of Women Journalists (NAWJ), Kwara State chapters, businessmen and women, friends and families were all in attendance to celebrate with the new couples. The various guests were treated to varieties of sumptuous meals and assorted drinks to their satisfaction, while the brides, their sisters and friends danced to cultural beats, a tradition well known with the people of Ilorin. They were also thrilled with musical display from the Alatika crooner, Alhaji Kolinti Anyila, a friend to the bride's father, Alhaji Tunde Akanbi, reminding the wedding guests of the good old days of the musical vibrance of the Fuji icon, who briefly took up the stage from Alhaji Fatai Mashal at the wedding reception.
On the entertainment scene, popular content creator and multi-talented entertainer Kiki has opened up on what friendship means to her, saying that as a young and striving Nigerian, she is very intentional about friendship. Mutiat Olushola has details of this and more from the world of entertainment.
Speaking during an interview, Kiki disclosed that friendship to her comes with a very high level of commitment, as her friends have to reach out once in a while, as this is very important to her. She stated that as young people in their prime, everyone is striving, and as a result of this, herself and her friends might not be able to see each other as often as she would love to, but a video call once in a while will help them catch up as friends. The content creator also said although some people have crazy experiences with friendships, but for her, she holds her friends tight. Kiki's reflection highlights her belief in intentionality, commitment, and the value of nurturing meaningful connections even amid the striving of everyday life. In another development, Nollywood actress and producer Ife Irele has expressed pride in the growing visibility of female storytellers in the Nigerian film industry, praising their dedication and attention to detail in production. In an interview, Irele highlighted that many female producers have been working behind the scenes for years, even if their projects are only now reaching wider audiences. She also explained that she heard that when women work together, it can get messy, but as individuals, there will always be differences regardless of gender, noting that what matters is how the situations are handled.
Nigeria will clash with DR Congo at the FIFA World Cup playoff tonight at 8 p.m. Nigerians are enjoined to tune in on NTA for the live show of the important match. And it is on that note that we've come to the end of this week's edition of Newsreel. Many thanks for being a part of it. We'll now join the network service for the pre-match analysis between Nigeria and DR Congo. And let's hope the boys qualify for the World Cup. I am Usman Alayandi. God bless you.